Good morning, interwebs. It's about 11:30, and we're having a lazy day around here. Well, I am, at least. Steve and the kids are outside. I know that he was fixing our log splitter, and I think they're messing with wood and stuff. And I can see out the window I have children riding up and down the driveway on their bikes, so that's fun. I have been working on an order, which is like this garland bunting thing. A lady is going to put it on her little travel trailer. She has a teardrop trailer, so it's got like, what is it, 7 little flags. So I just finished hooking them all together, and I just need to finish weaving in the very last of these ends, and that will be done. So I should be able to hopefully get that out in the mail tomorrow. Maybe if I can package it up tonight, I can have Steve mail it when he leaves for work, or like on his way home from work tomorrow, because I am really bad about getting things to the post office, like really bad. I assume it has something to do with some of my social anxieties, kind of like I really don't like talking on the phone anymore. I don't mind talking on the phone, like once I'm on with people, I just really hate calling people. Like I don't want to inconvenience them, because frequently people call me and interrupt me, and I also find that texting is just as stressful, because when you get a text, I feel like you should respond to the text, like, as soon as possible. So I find that stressful. But not nearly as stressful as Facebook messages, where when you get them, people see that you have read them, which means that you don't have time to, like, process your response. You have to, like, respond right away, or I feel like they know you read it, and you're not responding, and that's, like, a problem, too, so I don't know. Random rant about social media and anxiety, right? But no, I will hopefully get that set so that Steve can take it to the post office for me tomorrow. And I realized I have not sent my nephew, I talked about making him dishcloths. They're just sitting here next to my computer. So I will pop those in an envelope too, and maybe I can have Steve mail those when he mails this package for me tomorrow. That would be good. And they'd be done, and they'd be out of the way, and have a little bit of room cleared off on my desk, because my desk is getting a little full of yarn, which is a normal problem. So I'm going to go and make myself, well, I have coffee, I just need to go put some more in a cup and find some sugar, because I want sugar in my coffee right now, and have a drink of that, watch some more. I have YouTube on, keeping me company while I'm puttering around and doing some stuff, and I was working a bit on my son's hat, and I have a few other projects. Ooh. I turned on my computer. Oops. It's so, like, dreary and cloudy out, which is kind of funny because it's making me, like, incredibly bright from the window over here. Or at least it looks that way in my screen. I don't know if the colors are actually going to come across that way. I've come to the conclusion that my screen makes my lighting look worse than it is. Though frequently it looks darker, so maybe it's not as bright, or maybe it's worse. I'll find out. But I'm watching the clouds move through the window. They're pretty. But I don't think it's supposed to rain, like, immediately, but I think there's more rain coming, so. It's 4:30, and I guess we're going down to the basement because I just got a warning on my phone that there are tornado warnings and to take shelter because it's coming our way. It's all radar indicated so far, but this is the first time we've had to take shelter this year. Let me peek out at the sky real quick, because that's what we do in Kansas when there's storms. We look at them. It's the first way we knew we were becoming Kansan is when it said, you know, stay away from the windows. You go toward the window, go, what are we looking at? But yeah, I think we're going to be going to look at our basement here in a few minutes. That was exciting. We hung out in the basement for a while till the tornado warning passed. We were probably down there for like 35 minutes. And then we're upstairs now, and we've waited for all the storms to pass, and actually we're still in a severe thunderstorm warning, but the tornado warnings have all ended. And as far as what I can see on the weather maps, there's nothing else that's supposed to kind of go through here. All that happened was we got a ton of rain. When you see the radar maps, it's kind of interesting. They show like the potential for tornadic storms. There's like one thing that shows green and it's air spinning one way, and one shows red, it's air spinning the other, and where they converge there's like a purple spot, and that's where it's bad and potential for tornadoes. And anyways, if you live in a tornadic area, then you will know, and if you don't, it probably doesn't make sense anyways. But, the area, like, there was a tornado that touched down in the county next to us, like, right on the line of Clay and Washington counties in a city called Greene. And that was seen by weather watchers, not just radar indicated. And then it came, like, across Washington County, and then you could see it, like, lightened up as it went through Barnes, and then it got heavier again going out of Washington County into Marshall County, and they actually had radar indicated tornadoes go through Blue Rapids, which is where, like, my daughter practices for soccer. So yeah, that was interesting. We don't get a lot of weather like this usually this time of year. This is much more of an early summer thing, but it is possible any time of year. So that is that. It is getting a little cooler again, and the winds are starting to blow. It had, you know, slowed down a lot, so I don't know, maybe we are going to get a little bit more, at least rain action, but we will see. If nothing else, I feel like the trees all turned a whole lot more fall-y today. They're much more golden than they seemed yesterday. And in case I didn't mention before, the only thing that happened, we got a ton of rain. There was a little bit of hail, I think I heard, because it got really loud for a while. Though it might have just been water, because we don't see any hail damage. They had predicted the potential for hail between 2 and 3 inches in size, which, oh my goodness, that's scary hail. But no, we didn't get any hail that I could notice, or noticeably sized hail. And yeah, just a lot of water. And even the wind damage, things didn't blow around too bad in the yard. So, you know, nice and safe here. But yeah, it made for an interesting evening. The kids got in the basement, and my 2 sons were like, "We've never been down here." Because they actually had never, I guess either of them that they really remember have ever been in the basement. We haven't had to take cover since they've remembered. And they don't go down there to get things because the stairs are just a little sketchy. So I don't like the kids to go down if they don't have to. My 7-year-old goes up and down the stairs to get things now. But that's only been in like the last year or so that I've been comfortable with her coordination and ability to walk up and down the stairs, especially carrying things. So that is that. Now I shall go and I guess we're going to throw together a muffin tin dinner because I didn't get dinner cooked, but we did have meat and rice for lunch, so a light dinner probably isn't terrible. So this is what my muffin tin looks like. It's basically just a 6-tin muffin tin. Applesauce, cheese, crackers, some dehydrated apples at the kids' request, graham crackers, and veggie straws. And I also made some hot tea, so we're having a little bit of that. We sometimes have pickles or nuts or any variety of things, just kind of mix it up with kind of a snacky meal. And I actually own 5 of these 6-tray muffin tins, and we only use them for eating this way. We don't actually bake in them, because if we bake in them, then they get like junk stuck inside them. And sometimes I will do special things for holidays to like mix it up, make it a little more fun. I also have like cute muffin tin liners and stuff for different holidays, and I actually used to use muffin tin liners all the time when I did this, and we found that for all of us it was just as easy to just wash the tins out. So this is how we eat our dinners on Mondays for sure, and tonight is a special occasion because dinner just didn't happen with all the sheltering and stuff. So that's that.